Today I'm going to show you how to join a Google Meet/Hangout. Those words can be used basically interchangeably. So one of the most common ways for you to be connected with a Google Hangout is through a link posted to you either in email or in a Google Classroom. So here I'm in a test Google Classroom. I'm actually signed in as a student, and I am going to look up the assignment right here. Oh, it says class video meeting. So if I click that, it's opening a tab for me, and it says camera is starting, and it says ready to join. And so you can say ask to join. Your teacher might need to click admit. They might not. Okay, so now you're in the meeting or the meet, the hangout. So right now, if you look at the bottom, you might have to move your mouse around the middle of the screen, and at the bottom you can see there's three main buttons here. They might be already in a different red position. If this is the microphone, if the microphone is red, you are muted. If the camera is red, then your camera is off. And especially if you're in a large group of people all trying to have a conversation, it's helpful to mute your mic when you're not speaking so you don't hear a lot of background feedback and noise. But then you can turn it on when you want to be able to talk, and turn on your camera when you want people to be able to see you. Now, you might see just one person here, whoever's talking. A really helpful thing to do is to come over here to these three dots and you get some more options. And over here you can change the layout. And I like particularly the tiled view. And in the tiled view, if you have multiple people in your Hangout or Meet, you will see at least four of them, maybe more of them, all in smaller squares on your screen at the same time. That way you can at least follow the conversation a little bit more closely. If you don't feel comfortable having yourself videoed, talk with your teacher about that, but you can turn your mic off and still be able to talk. If you get in a situation where maybe you're trying to show your teacher your work, you can click the Present Now button. And you could choose to present a window or your entire screen. And if you click your entire screen, it might ask you to pick the screen. And once you click on it, then the blue Share button becomes lit up. And then you can share. And so if I were to actually switch to a new tab or something here, now you could actually see my screen and watch me as I'm doing something. Okay, so that's basically, and then you'd want to come back here and click Stop Presenting. That's basically what you need to join and be a part of a Google Meet or a Google Hangout, and to be able to mute yourself or turn on and off your camera. When you're finally done with the conversation, you want to click this thing that looks like an old phone that you've probably never seen before and leave the call, and then it will be over. You might be asked to rate the volume at the end, or the audio and video if you are so interested. Teachers might try to get you to participate in a Google Meet is through Google Calendar. So if you're on any window for Google, you can go up here to the 9-dot grid here, the waffle some people call it, and if you go to your calendar, right now I don't really like this view. If it gives you this view as default, I like to go to the month view. So up here in the top, you can change the view to day, week, month. I like month view. I can see a lot at one time. Now, I do see right here on the calendar is event. If you don't see that, you should consider looking over here, up here at the, it's called the three lines. Sometimes people call it the hamburger. If you open the hamburger, you might have all kinds of calendars, and some of them correspond to the Google Classrooms that you're in. And right now, if you click on them, they will turn on in your calendar. So if you're, this one right now is the only one that's turned on for me. So I'm going to close that up again. And right now I see here there is a calendar event. So I'm going to click on that, and you can right away here go ahead and join the Google Meet. So if you click on that, you will come to the same screen we have already seen where you can join the Google Meet. Another way that you could be asked to join a Google Hangout or Meet is through email. So your teacher can literally just send you an email, and in there put a link, and you'll click the link and you'll get the same familiar screen. But that's how you would participate in a Google Meet or Hangout. Thanks all.